All right, peace to all the gods on earth. Welcome back again to Chance. Welcome back to Opportunity. It's your girl, Mama Bambi. All right, so today I'm going to discuss all about Gemini energy. All right, so in my previous videos, I posted Aries and Taurus. Now I'm on Gemini, and tomorrow I'm going to upload Cancer. Okay, so Gemini energy, it is an air sign. All right, so all of the air signs represents the mental plane. Okay, so just to know, whenever you meet a person that's an air sign, or if you are air sign, then you are an intelligent person. Okay, you are an intellect. Okay, one reason why y'all so darn intelligent, all right, or should I say us, because I embody air energy as well, all right, is that you all ask a lot of questions. Okay, y'all very inquisitive. All right, so you heard the saying, intelligent people ask questions. Yes, because if it's something you have a lot of questions about things, so you seek and you shall find. So y'all seek out knowledge. Y'all want to know things. Excuse myself, y'all want to know things. You understand what I'm saying? So any air sign. Now this air sign in particular is a mutable sign. Mutable. So what basically mutable means is y'all type of energy, y'all flexible, y'all are adaptable, y'all changeable. You understand what I'm saying? If you're around a certain type of energy, the other person can kind of persuade you to do things they way, because you're an adaptable person. You adapt easily to new environments as well. Around people, you can adapt around other people. You can adapt in people, places. You know what I'm saying? People and places. So yeah, and nothing wrong with that. If you know you're around a good person that's leading you in the right direction, then nothing wrong with being adaptable or flexible. You understand what I'm saying? If yeah. So, Gemini energy. One thing that I've noticed about Gemini energy, and I'm speaking from experience, from because one of my friends in the past was a Gemini sun, and I also came across some other individuals within my lifetime. Now, if you are a female that have like a Gemini sun, Gemini moon, Gemini Mercury, or in the third house, maybe even your Venus in Gemini, you can come across as being a little bit flirtatious towards the opposite sex. So if you're a female, you could become you can have this energy coming off as you being flirtatious to a guy. You understand? Even if, and some of the females that are Gemini, like Gemini, they have embodied Gemini energy somewhere within their chart. Um, y'all y'all could, I've actually came across one female before where it's some females that actually like that attention from other men. You know what I'm saying? Like if you Gemini sign, you like that attention. So another thing about it is because it's an air sign and you can be a little come across a little flirtatious. And if you're pretty also, like if you embody some Libra energy within your chart or have other type of energy you embody, because it's an air sign and you're a thinker, you kind of can like manipulate energy when it comes to the opposite sex to have things go your way by being that's just the energy you give off. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like if you pretty and you have that Gemini energy, you can kind of get what you want. Like you can always get what you want from another guy. You know, like real talk, like real talk. I'm speaking from experience, from what I have observed. All right. And so same with guys, Gemini energy can come off a little flirtatious. I'll say a person that have embodied Gemini energy can easily be polygamous. You know, certain placements in a chart, I can look at a person's chart and I can tell if a guy is polygamous, or you know what I'm saying, or if a girl have a hard time with just, or a female that have a hard time with just being with one guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because as females, we supposed to just really just have a strong desire to be with one man that meet all of our needs. You know what I'm saying? We want a man that have all the like character. We want the man with certain things, like, okay, trying to get my words out. Like we want a guy to be a guy. Like we want a man. We really want a man. You know what I'm saying? Like a man's supposed to protect and provide And it's certain things that we looking for in just this one guy. You understand what I'm saying? And this is really hard to find that within one guy. You know what I'm saying? You may meet a guy and he's lacking something that you really want within a man. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay. So let's say more about Gemini energy. Okay, so like I said before, each zodiac sign is ruled by a body part. So the Aries is ruled by the head. Okay, so anyone that have Aries energy, usually they may have some type of eye problem where either what they wear glasses for seeing or reading. Like myself, I wear glasses for reading. I may put my glasses on sometimes in my videos. Okay, and or they prone to have headaches, right? Really bad headaches. I've been going through that for a long time, off and on headaches, because Aries is ruled by the head. Now Taurus is ruled by the throat. So usually a person will have some type of sore throat, laryngitis, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. So Taurus is ruled by the throat. And then Gemini is duality, ruled by duality. So Gemini represents the shoulders, the hand, the arms, you know what I'm saying? So it represents that part of the body. All right. And again, another book that you all can purchase if you all are interested in learning astrology. All right, because astrology is the mechanics of our consciousness, and our consciousness is awareness, the mechanics of our mind, of God's mind. We are God. Okay, so in order for you to understand reality, you're going to have to study astrology. All right, so one thing I want to say is important for you all to know about the 7 Hermetic principles. Okay, so the second one is the principle of correspondence. The principle of correspondence states as above, so below. So like I said before, the above, which is the macrocosm, is astrology. And the below is biology, which is the microcosm, okay? So in order for you to understand what's going on in this earth plane of your mind, understand each and every person here, okay, they go hand in hand, as above, so below. All right, so to understand us, you have to look at the cosmos and study astrology, okay, because that is our genome, all right, which is our astrological programming. So one book I recommend, like I said before, is the only astrology book you will ever need, and this is so true. This is a good book. I haven't read all of it, but this is a good book. You know, it's another astrology book that I had purchased on Kindle. On Kindle, I have a little Kindle downloaded on my cell phone that I had purchased years ago. Astrology for beginners. You know, that's what I first start using when I first start learning astrology. All right. So, like I said, okay. So let's say, okay, so dominant keyword. Dominant keyword for Gemini is I think. Okay, I think. So if you hear a person using that a lot, like, oh, what I think, you just know that they have Gemini, excuse myself, they have Gemini somewhere within their chart. Okay, so the polarity of Gemini is Sagittarius. Polarity means the opposite. All right. So, okay, this is another thing that I want to say about Gemini, because they're very inquisitive. They ask a lot of questions. Gemini is more concerned. Gemini energy is more concerned about people in their immediate surroundings. Okay. Anyone that's within the EMF field, if it's any question that they have about the other person, if they have any type of question they want to ask, they will go to that person and will ask them directly to get understanding, because they want to know everything that's going on in their environment. They want to know the person. They're inquisitive. They ask a lot of questions. They're gonna ask you. You understand what I'm saying? Even Gemini energy also represents like community as well. So it doesn't necessarily mean just the home that they're in, but okay, thank you. I don't know why he couldn't just put this down. He had to hand that to me. Okay. They always do that to me. If they have snacks, they won't just put it in the trash. They hand it to me. Like, do I look like the trash lady? What the heck? Okay. So my 2 oldest children, they used to do that too. But I really appreciate that, because we'll be driving in the car, and you know how some kids that just throw their trash on the floor? They never threw their trash on the floor. They'll just hand me the empty bag of chips. Here, mommy, while I'm driving. I'm like, okay, thank you. So, okay. So anyways, back to Gemini energy. Okay, so Gemini energy, like I said, they they are concerned about, they'll ask questions about anyone in their surroundings, and they're gonna know. They're gonna know because they're gonna ask you. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and don't let them have some water energy within their chart. So they super intuitive. If they have water energy, so they gonna know if you not being real, if you're not keeping it real or whatever. Okay, so anyway, so also the community. Okay, so they're concerned about their immediate community. So let's just say that they've been living in the area. They grew up in this neighborhood. Okay, let's just say they grew up in the neighborhood for a long time. All right, they're gonna know just like basically about other people's business. They're gonna know about the neighbor next door, the neighbor down the street. You know what I'm saying? If they've been there a while, because they inquisitive, they ask a lot of questions. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so the polarity, like I said before, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is more about traveling, okay, and more about meeting people abroad, more about just basically, yeah, traveling, meeting people abroad. So they more I would say broader mind when it comes to like people and everything. Like Gemini energy is more about community in the home, but the Sagittarius energy is more broad, like a higher, it was just like, you understand what I'm saying. So like meeting people, traveling, meeting people. All right. And all right. So yeah, so that's the polarity. The polarity is Sagittarius. All right, so one thing I had left out, I forgot to say one thing. Let me see. All right, so let me see. Yeah, so this is what I forgot to say. So the ruling planet is Mercury. All right, so Mercury has the ruling planet is two signs. It's Gemini and then it's Virgo. All right, so when it comes to that, Mercury is a fast moving planet. All right, and the Mercury planet represents communication. It represents yeah, just how we process information, intellect, communication. So Gemini being the ruling planet, right, is the ruling planet for Gemini is Mercury. Excuse myself. All right, so that's, yeah, Geminis, they're very intelligent. I don't know if I said this already, they're very funny. They have a great sense of humor. They have a way with their words. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just like admire and really like listening to Geminis because just how they word things, how they put things into words, like it just really, you know what I'm saying? It fascinates. I like listening to them. And then who don't want to be around people that make you laugh? You know, they have a good sense of humor. So they're very clever, they're very analytical, they're very just witty. You know what I'm saying? It's the air sign, it's the mental plane. It's just like it's awesome. Let's see. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't leave out anything. And I think that's basically it about Gemini energy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if y'all have any questions, it was one part that I left out, right? Let's see. Okay, so I said the body part, I said the hands, the arms, the shoulders. I forgot to say the lungs. All right. So yeah, the lungs, all right, that represents the body part for Geminis, all right? And right here it says Geminis are susceptible to strains and accidents involving arms and hands, you know, and are prone to bronchitis and respiratory ailments. All right. So responsive. They're very responsive. All right. Okay, so I was just making sure I didn't leave out anything. Oh yeah, one other thing that I wanted to say that I don't think I mentioned is another like awesome thing about Gemini that I absolutely admire is they're very versatile. You understand what I'm saying? Like they're able to multitask. They're able to do they can work on they can work on more than one project. You know, like for myself, I do better if I'm just working on one thing at a time, one thing at a time. Like, leave me alone. Let me just focus on this. Then I'll jump to that. Let me complete this first. Let me jump to that. When it comes to Gemini energy, they can multitask and be successful at it. They can like you can give them more than one job to do, and they would do an excellent job with two, three, four things. You understand what I'm saying? Um, yeah, communication is very important for them. Like, they have to communicate. That's why it's like it's really important for you to really know yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's probably like some children, like in these schools here in Babylon, in the concentration camps, where some children get in trouble from, okay, the class clown, or the one that keep talking throughout the whole class period, and the teacher cannot get them to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And they always cracking jokes. Like, I've experienced that before in high school. This one boy, the whole time he's just talkative. He's talking to everybody. He's just very talkative, very friendly, just like to chat. And yeah, and he was very funny. And he would always just get in trouble just for talking when he wasn't supposed to talk, because we had to be quiet and do our work and, look on the board and just all that boring stuff, and just sit still in the seat for a whole damn hour. And then we get a 5-10 minute break, and then we got to go to another damn class and sit in the seat and just sit there and just listen to, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, every child is different. You know what I'm saying? We all have different astrological programs, and you cannot just like teach every child the same way. You know, understand what I'm saying? That's one thing that I completely disagree with the school systems. Like, how you gonna make a child get in trouble just because they talking, and they're not even acting violent or doing nothing crazy. They just want to communicate with their peers. Like, they don't want to complete this boring ass assignment, algebra 2. Like, we ain't gonna use algebra 2 in our lifetime unless you have a specific major that requires you to know that information. Trigonometry, like, you know what I'm saying? Social studies, his story, the white man history, his story, HIS, the white man history. Like, no, like, we are the Anunnaki, we the Egyptians. Like, where is our real history at? Like, we don't want to learn this whitewash, brainwash, white stuff, and you're like constantly lying to us. And I can tell that there's a bunch of lies in this book. Like, you use your own discernment and stuff and your intuition. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, why are we learning this? You understand what I'm saying? So that's one thing that I actually absolutely love about Gemini energy, is they're smart. They're just intellectuals. It represents the mental plane. They're extremely intelligent. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ask a lot of questions. They're intuitive. They're not intuitive, but they're inquisitive. You understand what I'm saying? So, if let me know what placement your Gemini is in. And I think I basically covered everything. All right. So, peace to all the gods, and I love myself. All right.